A lawyer by the name of Jeff Lake, who lives near San Diego, has been arrested for hosting an illegal party. The illegal party featured a birthday for his 18-year-old daughter, and it had a Playboy theme. About 150 to 250 teens showed up, and they were drinking. In fact, when cops showed up, 2 of the teenagers were found unconscious. Now, according to reports, teens with alcoholic beverages in their hands were observed by deputies outside the Lake's family's home, and another 2 underage teens were unconscious inside.
Yeah, no, I'm mixed on this.
You're ridiculous.
No, I'm not ridiculous. So in most of the world, people drinking when they're young is not a big deal. I don't mean young as in 7, I mean young as in 16 and beyond. Even in Turkey, that's considered perfectly normal, and heads don't explode. So I think the dad's pretty cool. He put together a party. I mean, the Playboy Mansion for your daughter, Playboy theme for your daughter, that's creepy. That's where I'm mixed, right? That's weird. But at least they're having it at his house where he knows that nothing terrible is going to happen, etc. Although my daughter and her friends walk in like that, yeah, of course I'm uncomfortable. I get that part. And now the part that's really problematic, obviously, is that a couple of kids were unconscious, right? But you don't know if they're overhyping that, right? Like maybe a couple of the kids passed out, right?
Jake,
they got drunk and they fell asleep. A couple of kids were found unconscious. Like if anything terrible happened, then I say, hey, dude, the whole point was to have it at your house so that they're safe. If they're not safe, then well, that defeats the point, and then I'm against you, right?
But he created an environment that isn't safe. First of all, if you have 150 to 200 people, let's go with the lower number, 150 teenagers running around. Really, you're going to be able to supervise all of those teenagers with all of this unlimited alcohol at your residence? It's just, look, I know that it makes more sense to legalize the drinking age at 18, okay? That's a completely different discussion, and we should have it. But before you do something like that, you have to make sure that the culture is ready for it. And right now, our culture is not ready for it because we have a huge issue with binge drinking. So, like, we turn 21 and we go nuts. Like, people die of alcohol poisoning or get really, really sick on their 21st birthdays because they don't know how to handle themselves. How do you expect teenagers to handle themselves when 21-year-olds can't do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to have the proper supervision. I have cousins who drink underage, okay? And it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, but they're not doing it at a Playboy-themed party where someone is turning 18, which means that some of those teenagers are probably not 18. They're scantily clad with this pervy lawyer dude throwing the party.
No,
it's just, come on.
That's not fair.
No, it is fair.
Okay, good points. Drop it. Anna made some good points, this will be my elaborate explanation. Let him go! Let him go! Look, he's a dad. He's trying to do the right thing. He probably went too far.
He's a dad who's trying to do the right thing? How is this doing the right thing? I'm a dad. I'm going to do the right thing by throwing a Playboy-themed party for my 18-year-old daughter with liquor everywhere. That's the right thing to do. You're a freaking lawyer, dude. Get your act together. Come on.
Okay, look, if my son is turning 18, and he wants to have a good time, I don't want him to, and I know he's going to drink, I don't want him going drink somewhere else. I do it at my house. All right, maybe it's not 150 people, maybe I'd invite 50 people. And if I'm willing to do a Playboy theme for my son's birthday, shouldn't I be able to do it for my daughter's?
But we don't know if he has a son or if he threw.
No, I'm just saying for me. I'm just trying to not be hypocritical.
Dude. You're ridiculous. You're totally changing the subject.
Let him go! Let him go. Okay, we have 2 conflicting votes here. Justice Jackson, what say you?
I think it's obvious we can all agree on the fact that they need to chill out about, at least because I've seen, I think everyone else in other countries, the way kids react when they drink. And the reason kids end up passed out like this is because they think drinking is the most amazing thing ever. And so they have to get sloshed, or when their parents leave out of town, they drink the whole liquor cabinet and kill themselves. So if there's a normalcy to it, they'll chill out. So we all agree on that. But since we're not there, this is dangerous.
Thank you.
Only because we're not there, and these kids did that, apparently, and a few of them were passed out. Now, in a perfect world, again, it's creepy that he's got 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds walking around, he's looking at their boobs, because he was. But, you would like for it, because of the world we're in, he can't do that.
Okay, look, you guys, a couple of things. First of all, I love how excited Anna was when JR went on her side. She's like, she looks at me like, yeah, what now? Okay.
No, and by the way, I know I'm interrupting you, but I just have to make this one caveat to be absolutely clear. Like, I want the legal drinking age to be 18, okay? I want to have a discussion about that. but this environment is not safe for the teenagers.
Well, I think you guys are reacting on two fronts. First of all, you guys keep calling the dad creepy. We have no evidence of that. I mean, you guys make it seem like he went out and was like, okay, let me see your tits, 17-year-olds, let me see it, let me see it. No, we have no, I mean.
Why would a father warrant a Playboy-themed party where he knows they're going to be dressed like Playboy bunnies?
I'd be really surprised if he wasn't in his own misguided way trying to do, like, she probably wanted it, and he's trying to be a good dad. And yeah, I get it. He's overstepping. I get it. And it's hard to control 150, 200 people. I understand the points you guys are making. But, like, we don't have any evidence that the guy was creepy, right?
Yeah.
And 1 to 2 people passing out in a party of 200 people, not a bad rate.
You're ridiculous. Okay?
And as long as nothing bad happens when they pass out, do you see what I'm saying?
There were just some teenagers that were found unconscious in this home.
No. Look, dude, have you never gotten drunk and passed out?
I like unconscious teenagers.
No, you guys, see, this is kind of Republican smear tactics over here, okay? And finally, you guys are making 16, 17, 18-year-olds sound like they're like 6 months old. Like, oh my God, these young kids. They're fine. They're not, like, you know how many 16, 17, 18-year-olds what percentage of them are drinking in the country? Approximately 98%.
And the majority of them are idiots.
Okay.
Right? Like, you don't know whether or not they're going to know their limit. Look, I can't believe we're having this discussion.
Okay, let's go to the Chief Justice, see if I got any support here.
No support, buddy. It's
No,
fucking
that
insane.
hurts.
Yeah, as a parent too, I wouldn't do that shit. Especially if I have a
I am
daughter. Are you
shocked.
fucking crazy?
Et tu, Jose?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense, but
No.
still. I just
no, it's
flipped.
crazy.
Okay. Not buying it.
You lost,
okay, but I lost. Okay, when Jesus rules against me, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, so we have reached a decision. The party should not have happened. The dad is a pervert. No one under the age of 18 should ever drink.
No one ever said that.
And they should never dress scantily, and I'm sure no teenagers do that anyway. You moralistic people of America have won. Congratulations.